Yo, ¿cómo están? It's Wild on Tuesday, and thank you for joining my channel. Please remember, hit the like, press subscribe, and the bell for future notifications. This week, we're going to be going over the terminology that we hear sometimes. Brother Club. What is it? Let's go. Yo, ¿cómo están? It's Wild on Tuesday. Again, thank you for joining my channel. This week's topic is of a terminology used around called Brother Club. You hear it, some people hear it, some people may not, but some people hear it, and do they really know what that means? And I was scrolling through a Facebook page that is on Facebook called 4 for the Road. They have 4fortheroad.com, 4 for the Road backup page on Facebook. I guess they have their page, I think they had over 9,000 people following that page, but for some reason they're going to be moving to the backup page. But it's a page for motorcycle culture and clubs. You can gain knowledge, insight, history, and opinion on MC communities, biker culture, traditions, and protocol. There's writers on there from different MCs and from 1%ers to 99%, whatever. They're on there and they're putting really cool content on those and write-ups. And it's not all the same thing over and over and over again. So if you go out to Facebook, just make sure you check out the page 4 for the Road. And I saw a post, a write-up from a member of the Naaman's MC out of Oklahoma, Mac Black. I read it over and over and over and over again, and what I'm doing right now, actually, I have it playing in my ear of me reading out his write-up. So I'm going to try to exactly word for word say what he put on this post, and hopefully I don't butcher it. But as we know, as anybody, terminology itself is always differs from state. The other team or other club, but most of the part, might not use the same terms as your club does. And nothing's wrong with that. The fact that you don't understand or feel confused by it means absolutely freaking nothing. It's not your club. So it's not your club to understand. It's not the terms for you to understand. And he's using an example out of Oklahoma. A brother club. A brother club is not a support or an affiliate club. They are their own separate entity with their own leadership, their separate bylaws, their separate financial setup. Their membership qualifications may differ slightly from the club they are a brother club to, but nonetheless, they have a strong bond. They don't wear support patches. And here's the part that needs to be made clear, he said. Not being a support club doesn't mean that they don't support their brother club, because that's an equal two-way street. They stand side by side, and if you fuck with one, you will fuck with both. No, they don't need to meddle in each other's affairs. When they see each other, they notice each other and embrace. The love and respect shown to one another will show in the regards. So you got to pay close attention to that, because while neither has doubt about the other handling their own business, they don't mind stepping out of the shadows, and he quotes, and say, "I'm your huckleberry." That must be an Oklahoma thing, I think he said. And if they feel to do so. So he put in very short the terminology brother club. And a brother club is usually voted on, obviously, between the clubs. And it's a relationship that's a very strong relationship between clubs. And there's nothing need be said to it. There's some big clubs out there that have brother clubs that are exactly the way that Mac Black wrote. And I have gotten that question before about what's a brother club. And obviously he's been getting a lot of questions about that, no matter how many times he probably tells people. So he did a write-up on that 4 for the Road page. So go on that page. There's plenty of topics, but that's a perfect example. And he used an example from Oklahoma. Remember, terminology differs state from state. What he said is based off what his experience is in his area. It could be different in your area. It could be different in anyone's area. That's why when you read these posts, just going to pause for a second while I'm going to go right by a biker here. I don't want to just blow right by him. I want to just kind of go up nice and easy, give a little wave, and on my way I go. So what I was talking about, if I can remember, was that the post on this page is from different members of different clubs. They're not all going to agree on what one another writes, because remember how the terminology for each club is different. They can agree to disagree, and they have to respect that one's terminology is not going to be the other's. And that's okay. Remember, just like Mac Black said, just because you don't understand something doesn't mean it's wrong. It just doesn't mean it's meant for you. So let's everybody just remember that whatever I say on this show or anyone talks on this show, there's not a freaking real Bible with all these protocols and terminologies and stuff. People will write stuff up, but it varies everywhere you go, club to club. And this video was very short. In fact, that all my videos are pretty short, and some people tell me my videos are short, but I like keeping it short on purpose. So please go down to the comment section, leave comments, maybe you have different experiences, terminology of Brother Club. Please put it down in the comment section. I like to learn new things, as always. As we say, as Mike Black said, that every terminology from state to state, club to club, nation to nation, West Coast, East Coast, are all different from the UK. So you never know all the different terminologies for the same thing. So please leave it down there with your experience. And that's it. Till next week. Much love and respect. Peace.